Hi everyone, welcome back to Outside Xbox. There's a new GTA 5 gameplay trailer just out and it's denser than a supermassive black hole. So here's where we pick it apart detail by detail for interesting things you might miss otherwise. If you haven't seen the trailer uninterrupted, watch it at the link below and come right back. Go on, we'll wait. For starters, here's the pilotable atomic blimp drifting over the Los Santos skyline. You can get access to the atomic blimp with a code you'll get in the game box, Rockstar says. Right here, this looks like the top of the US Bank Tower, the tallest building in all of real-world California. Here's the new diving activity we've heard about previously. Here we see there's a sunken ship on its side off the coast of Los Santos. You'll be able to salvage useful items from wrecks, though Rockstar isn't specific about what those items might be. Home Sweet Home. This is Sandy Shores, Trevor's trailer park home, as seen in previous trailers. Here we've got a Learjet-style bombardier, one of your flying vehicles, zooming over the Landac Dam and the Tataviam Mountains. The Tataviam, by the way, are a Native American group from Southern California. This scenic bridge looks something like the Big Sur Bixby Creek Bridge on Highway 1 in real-world California. This trio of giant satirical ads look a lot like the ones you get on LA's Hotel Figueroa during E3, as seen here advertising Grand Theft Auto 4. Spotted jogging here over what looks like one of Los Angeles' Venice canals. Here's Mount Chiliad, which you might remember from GTA San Andreas. It's the highest mountain in the state based on the real-life Mount Diablo in California. There's a cabin at the top of Mount Chiliad, it looks like, and a reasonably substantial town at the foot of the mountain. Portola Drive must be GTA's version of Rodeo Drive, LA's luxury shopping street. It'll be in Rockford Hills, which is GTA's take on Beverly Hills. You can see a pet store in this strip mall on the left called Ark. We know there'll be dogs in the game. How about cats, Rockstar? Guinea pigs? Goldfish? You know, the whole pet spectrum. Speaking of animals, check out the wildlife a la Red Dead Redemption. Also, as in Red Dead Redemption, you can hunt it silly, more on hunting later. And here we find the jet ski vehicle, realistic waves, and a giant draw distance with downtown skyscrapers in the background behind a huge open beach area, followed by the quad bike vehicle in a huge open forested area. If you spent any time watching television in GTA 4, you'll recognise these guys in Halo-esque Republican Space Rangers costumes, outside a version of the famous Chinese theatre on Hollywood Boulevard. It's been confirmed there'll be new episodes of Republican Space Rangers to watch in GTA 5, and then the downtown financial district. This is Franklin's Armenian boss, Simeon Yetarian, at the luxury car dealership. His ploy is to deliberately sell people cars they can't afford and then send Franklin to go and repossess them. The dealership is clearly called Premium Deluxe Motorsports because neither Premium nor Deluxe is good enough alone. This is our first glimpse of the trio planning a heist. The target is clearly a ship by a dock. Presumably they've all got different overalls so you can tell who is who when they have masks or helmets on. There's what could be a brick of drugs on the counter. Is Michael's son Jimmy getting into drug dealing? That guy on the right is the chap we saw jumping out of the window in a leopard print thong in the previous trailer, suggesting that it's her yoga teacher that Michael's wife Amanda is sleeping with. Still not clear whether the green gang colouring is a direct reference to Grove Street from San Andreas or not. Franklin's dog Chop is following him as he walks through the streets, suggesting he can accompany you as you roam the world. 2013, Year of the Dog.
We can't repo the assets of a dead man, big sitting cheap asshole.
Trevor's out of loo roll, probably not surprising given his other lifestyle choices. There's the blimp again. Looks like there's stuff on the rooftops, not just featureless flat roofs like the skyscrapers in GTA 4. The building says Schlongberg Sachs. Good to see the terrible single entendre business names making a return as well. You can see a window cleaner's scaffold in the background here. Could that be a possible other way of attempting this mission? Here's a bit of mystery. The wheel is divided into 4 here. What gives? And what's the meaning of the 83 days? Our best guesses are a potential DLC character to be added later, or your multiplayer character who you switch to as if you were another character in the same world. Other theories welcome in the comments. The switching here is a really good way to get an idea of how Michael and Franklin's stats compare. Michael is good at stealth, Franklin is good at driving. Looks like the bars below the minimap could be special ability cooldown bars. Here's the Von Krastenberg Hotel, a swanky Chateau Marmont-like place up on whatever the game's equivalent of the Sunset Strip is. And here's Franklin leaving one of the many medical marijuana shops in Vespucci Beach, the game's equivalent of Venice Beach. Will there be recreational drug use in the game, and what purpose will it serve? This is the character transition effect. Presumably it's to disguise loading times, but it looks lovely. And there's that golf course up by the Vinewood Hills.
Jeez, Pop, too much more of that and maybe I won't be dead by 35.
There's a glimpse of Trevor's stats. Good at flying, shooting, strength, terrible at driving, and awful stamina. Don't smoke, kids. Here we drop in on Trevor right in the middle of a police chase. It's likely that switching to him is going to land you in more chaotic situations than the other characters. There'll be extensive car customization affecting not just how the car looks, but performance as well, and personalised number plates for that stylish touch. Lots of clothes there. This is just the selection of jeans available. No hint as to why blue skinny jeans are $17 more expensive than aqua ones, unfortunately. This looks like a fully featured golf game, complete with its own mini-map, swingometer, club selection and wind effect. You can see score is being recorded in the top left. Could this be playable in multiplayer?
Nirvana's To Pursue.
Who is this? Because it certainly isn't one of the main characters. Nirvana's To Pursue could be a reference to the Kiflom cult, which is GTA's parody of Scientology, and has formed a large part of the game's viral marketing. These underwater sections look incredibly detailed. It's astonishing that there's this much detail below the water as well as above it. The hunting already looks better than all the Cabela's games put together. A colourful anti-immigration campaign are there. Random encounters that lead to side missions have long been a staple of the GTA series, so it's good to see them making a return in GTA 5. Here we see bounty hunting, a new side mission type. Presumably this will work much in the same way bounty hunting worked in Red Dead Redemption, with you being given specific targets, such as the one seen on the woman's computer here, and receiving a cash reward for bringing them in. This mode looks tailor-made for Trevor's particular brand of casual mayhem. A glimpse of the combat here, with Franklin sliding into cover and blind firing at his enemies. Here we get a quick look at the weapon wheel. There are 8 slots, with Franklin packing a pistol, 2 kinds of assault rifle, a sniper rifle, a shotgun, grenade launcher and some dynamite. The weapons look customizable too, here with extended clips and foregrips for better stability on show. Another minigame, this time it's a shooting range with a multiplier for successive hits and medals awarded for scores in a specific time. Anyone for tennis? This tennis minigame looks pretty detailed. There are buttons for backspin, drop shot, base swing and topspin, as well as a Virtua Tennis style power meter. Michael's playing against a character we've not heard about before, Jordan. Here's a cycling minigame. Looks like you'll have a stamina bar similar to that recent Tour de France game. This race has been going on for nearly 10 minutes. Hardly a minigame, more of a maxi game. And lastly, we have base jumping off a mountain. Snazzy parachute there, whoever you are. Note the altimeter on the left-hand side of the screen, and there's that town at the foot of Mount Chiliad again. Here are the gang's signature vehicles. Franklin has a bike in Grove Street Green.
It's an industrial area, right? So I'm thinking vehicles.
And a little pricks truck, that's for medical waste disposal, we hope. A low-level heist this one, ram a security truck with another bigger truck. Hardly Ocean's 11. This is almost certainly scripted destruction. Still, destruction. Here we see the crew planning a job, a raid on the lucrative target of a chicken festival. Actually, this might not be a raid on a chicken festival, rather just a promotional chicken festival map sponsored by good old Cluck and Bell. That makes more sense. Anyway, that looks like the Mount Chiliad town. The plan is to escape by speedboat. Who is check shirt McDad Jeans here? Will probably end up being a big character if he's involved in all the heist planning. Another job in the planning, this time it's a jewellery store raid. Look for the checkboxes on the to-do list. This is the interface for heist planning. You have to balance crew stats, which are unique to their roles, with how much of a cut from the heist they get. We can see the crew members' profiles with skills and expertise. Eddie Tom, Gustavo Mota and Paige Harris on the lower part of the pinboard, a driver, gunman and hacker respectively. All definitely have their uses in a heist, but hire them all and you're looking at nearly half your cut going already. 2 options available for us here, smart and loud. Will these be the only 2 options, or is that just for this heist? Here we see the smart option, pumping knockout gas in through the vents and equipping your crew with gas masks. This looks like it'll take a lot more setting up and planning than just blasting your way in. What'll be the reward for all that extra work?
Loud and dumb. Let's go!
And here's the loud option, a lot more shouting in this one.
This is your moment! Please don't make me ruin all the great work your plastic surgeons have been doing.
Payday 2's out next month, by the way, heist fans. Trevor's pants are still grotty. Please tell us you have more than one pair, Trev. Still, tattoos make a comeback from GTA San Andreas, which is exciting. Here's hoping all characters will be able to get tattoos and not just Trevor. Here we see the Borsak, a parody of the Nasdaq stock exchange last seen in Star Junction in Liberty City. This is one of the game's higher risk but higher reward ways of making money, seen here with the player investing in an arms manufacturer on the up, ammunition. Could you artificially boost the stock price by causing mayhem, making everyone buy a gun for home protection? And here's another one of the game's riskier investments, purchasing real estate with Dynasty 8. We'll see a working internet in the game like in GTA 4, but accessible from your mobile phone this time rather than internet cafes. Are we going to be able to lower property prices by blowing stuff up? Let's hope, because that's probably going to happen anyway, to be honest. And finally, we get a brief, tantalising glimpse of GTA 5's multiplayer mode, Grand Theft Auto Online. How many other players can you spot? We've counted 15 separate tags, implying at a minimum 16 player online matches. There are people down on the streets in cars, people in the skies in helicopters, planes and jets. It looks mad and ridiculously fun. Also, check out the blue activity markers, which suggest you'll be able to compete in missions such as parachuting challenges and races during free roam multiplayer. Okay, there's your first look at GTA 5 gameplay. We're exhausted. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stick anything else in the trailer that strikes you as interesting in the comments, and like and subscribe for more daily game videos from outside Xbox. Bye!